Yep. I feel like that's such a slow power attack. That's like such a weird combo in my eyes. Gotta pop some of that hair powder. I really want to get into like an unarmed fight with somebody, just using stastuses. It's like, these things got the A+ strength scale, and they do mad damage. If you can like, get a good combo off. And by good combo, I mean just hitting LB over and over again. Because you can get like a good 6 hits off with LB. I think PvP might be a bit dead today. I'm sitting here waiting for shit. It's kinda cringe. Motherfuckers got me running through the level and shit. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not too bad. Whatever that shit is. Still waiting to be summoned. So I'm just gonna walk through here and just slap the shit out of all these enemies. Bitch. I still haven't been summoned yet. Like, what the shit, dude? That's it. It's time to punch the giants to death. Didn't even break a sweat. Wait, I no longer have above 100 Titanite shards. Excuse me? That can't be right. I had like 150 before. I only used 12. That's some bullshit. There we go. Now I'm being summoned. fighting? Who we fighting? Oh, it's Corneo. Oh, man. Oh god, and I have to fight him because no phantoms are here. Dude's really popping a gold coin just to flex. Oh, I forgot. That's... Come on. Come on. Fuck. Fuck. Get over, you goblin. Oh, fuck. Oh, now he's pulling out the katana. Are you serious, dude? Fucking cringe. Oh, now he's pulling out the gladiator shit. What the shit is that, dude? Like, that thing is so weird. Like, I don't know how to fight that thing. It's just so fucking bizarre. I actually don't know. What is that? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Lester? God. I wish PvP was faster today, so I don't have to wait like 3 minutes just to get summoned. With this my downstairs neighbor. What, are they like being loud or something? What are they doing? Oh, that was much faster. Did you like bump into your car or something, or? Just near a science fair. Oh my god. I always hear like that kind of thing happening to people. God. Come on. I know you want to roll. I will end her tires. Bro. That should not fit. Oh no. What if I just... There we go. Just like leave a line of nails in your parking spots. Whenever she goes over, it just pops her tires. Oh, and it's Corneo, dude! This guy just summoned me! What is he doing here? Oh god. Nope. Oh, he fucking knew what I was going for. The fact he hasn't hit me yet is very surprising. By now he'd usually pull out the fucking katana or whatever it was. Katana and the gladiator's weapon. That should not have worked. Bro. Seriously, I only have my 4 weeks. We forgot Monday. Huh. Well, I hope you get your neighborly issues resolved. Oh, and there's the katana. Let's pull out the katana fine then. I should land and pick up on it before I go into work. Oi, oi. He's just jumping at me. Why is this guy just... Oh, fuck. Ow. This guy looks like I could very easily fish a parry out of him. I mean, I didn't get a parry, but I did get him. This guy is walking. Does he... Is he over max equip load? Or is he just doing the... Oh, and his name, dude. Wow. You know what? Hey, bud, come over here. Oh, that should have been a parry, dude. Come on. He's playing very passively. Should have rolled there. Wacky. Hey, come over here. Ah, he knew I was going for it. Should have hit. This setting is actually really nice, but at the same time it's like, yo, you've invaded my literal personal space for a year now. Do I need to teach you how to park? Have you talked to her about it? Oh my god! Oh, if he hit me with that parry, I would have died right then and there on the spot. Mr. G. Great sword. Oh, and it's Corneo again. Oh. Come on, Corneo. Too much of my stamina. Oh, he's trying to get the parry. Very blunt personality. I don't know how to put things gently. It's just very hard for me to do so. Usually in a professional setting would work. I'd say just like go up to her and be like, yo, listen, you're a really nice person and all, but you always keep getting your car in my parking spot. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. That's how I try and do it. Oh, and he's pulling up the baton, of course. That should have hit me. That did, though. Ah, fuck. You want my Discord? It is Sweet Nectar 8343. No, the fire staff can get near feels a fucking hoax. Is that the fire witch staff you're talking about? Huh. Being summoned already. Download it. Same spelling as on Twitch. Capital S, capital N. It's just Sweet Nectar, not Sweetest. It can't be used for pyromancies? Oh. Just sorceries. Huh. It's kind of wacky. Is that Corneo? Oh, no, it's this dude. I think I paired this guy a couple times. No, I was fighting him before. Let's see. Can I get him to come here? That should have hit. Number again, please. Short term. 8343. Come on, keep swinging. Keep swinging. And oh! Easy backstab. Can't get the roll catch. I want to bring his ass here. Ah! Easy pickings, dude! See these parking pics. Oh, Kazu. I'm pretty sure I've died at this guy before. He's like a hardcore Abyss Watchers cosplay. That should have hit. I'm a self-taught driver. Huh. Come on, you little shite. Ow. This guy just keeps spamming weapon art. And that should not have hit. That should not have hit. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, quit spamming the weapon art, for the love of God! It's just weapon art after weapon art! I can't fight that. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my god. Alright, that's an alternate attack. That's alt attack? Are you serious? I thought that was the weapon art for the thing. The weapon art is a parry. Oh. Jesus Christ. That's like noticeably in your space as well. Like, with my family, we always like check our shit, make sure we're actually in a parking spot, not like halfway over, but that's like quite a decent bit into your space. That parking is horrendous. Ooh, that feels like it could be a pretty schmeedy combo. I need some water. It's hot down here. Remember to stay hydrated, boys. Yeah, PvP seems to be picking up quite a bit now. Make sure I have room to get out. My neighbors have room to get in. I actually, so you smile the DBZ meme. Bro, I just love seeing memes like that. I just recently started my driving lessons. I had one yesterday, and according to my instructor, I did very well. Thought I was going to be a lot more nervous when I started driving, but whew. Oddly relaxing. Oh, and Get Good is dead. Come on, 38. You like Pokemon? I used to really like Pokemon, and then after Sword and Shield, it just sort of died on me. Like, I used to play it a bunch. But that was all like a couple years ago, and I like don't remember shit. Honestly, how many children depends on who's driving. Just stay calm, it's easier for you. Yeah, my driving instructor was just like chatting with me the entire time, and I was like, wow, this is like very nice. I don't understand why this dude keeps like just jumping at me. Get ready to laugh your ass off. Still got the backside off. see. Will you fall for the bait? Yes, he will. Oh ho! You love to see it. Will he fall for it a second time? We just don't know. Stress out too easily and panic a little. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of terrified to drive with either my father or my mother, because my mom hates driving. She's like absolutely terrified of it. And my father is just a very bad driver. Oh. Excuse me, bitch. Get your doo-doo dumbass out of here, boy. Alright, back to our fight. Bitch! What the fuck you doing? Basically the big deal to ability. The last in the chain is a flip attack. I rarely see people use a flip attack. Is this guy trying to fight me still? He's literally using profane flame. Cringe. Oh, get your ass back here. I don't know, dude. I don't know why 38 got murdered. Oh, and this guy is gonna be trying to parry bait. I can just guarantee it. But holy shit, that damage. Let's see, can I wrangle him in here? Oh, roll catch. Easy Bickens. Oh, and it's Corneo again. Fuck, I'm not winning this. Come on, corny man. Get over here. I feel like I need to get like a better weapon to keep up with him. Spar with my knife, but I'm certain you'd win. Nah, man. If you want me to summon you, I can real quick. That hurts. Come on, bring it on. Ow. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm winning this. Ow. I need to just get I just need one good attack, bro. Yeah, I'm dead as hell. What level are you? I know I'm over 100 on him. I am level 175. Well, and it seems like the BMer is back, dude. But yeah, I'm 175 and I have the worst stats ever. Oh god, I regret cranking my luck out. Start summoning people here. I mean, levels low, But yeah, let me load up and set the height bit. Hello, 3823 or 21. Oh, you swapped to a straight sword now. Nothing else. I'd love to just show off this awesome fashion sense, bro. Fashion souls, dude. You'd love to see it. Let's see. Let me wrangle his ass in here. Lightning straight sword. Roll catch, easy. Trade. Oh, my character wanted to kick there, dude. You're on PC? Yes, I am. Expert PC player right here. That's a lie, I'm far from expert on this game, dude. Do I hear my cat meowing in the other room? No, I don't. Do I have anything that could restore FP? No, except for that blessing, which I don't want to use. I love how wacky the cloth physics in this game are. Is there anything here I want to change? There are just no summons today, dude. What the fuck? Invaded one moment. I'd kick his ass. Let's see, can I get signs this way? Still no. I bet. Oh, I do. Give me that. Any other funny weapons in here? Not really. Oh wait, it's this dude. This is the massive BM guy. Oh, power within. Aight. Come on. Bro, he's gonna die from power within, just alone. Wow. Bad. This dude really chugging. What's up, my homie? What's up, Lucas? How's it going? You're trying to parry me. Put your sign down, I guess. Yeah, hold on, let me just kick this dude's ass. You know what, since he wants to parry so much, fine, I'll give you something to parry. Get over here. Does this dude just have nothing in his faith skill or some shit? The guy doesn't have great droid tails is. Bro, words cannot, like, describe how good droid tails is, dude. Alright, I'm like a little wanker now. Alright, first Estus. Fucking fight me. Roll catch. Roll catch. Alright. Tossing the sign down. If I can. Alright, there we go. Don't mind that loud bang. Crack my knuckles. Whew. Lamp moth, bro. Are you able to see my sign, Lester? Oh. Talk about why your room is so long. I need a definitive answer. Bro, this room is my gaming station, dude. I need as maximum amount of space as I can get. Should I turn matchmaking off? Nah, I'd say keep it on. We have the same password down, correct? Capital D Dragon. But I've got to have as much space possible for the amount of gaming I do here, Lucas. We got separate districts for each console. Need room for all the Lego Droid Tales DVDs and Mountain Dew. Guess I need a Discord invite so we can communicate faster. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I mean, I do have a mini fridge in the other room that I could probably wheel into here. Oh, what is my friend sending me? Oh, that's like a pretty nice desk. Jawohl.
Yo, yo.
What's good?
1 second, trying to deal with this one guy, win or lose, maybe. Then I'll be able to either get my red substone, which I'm not carrying with me, or, yeah.
Lucas, my basement currently consists of 5 rooms currently. One of them just happens to be really small.
That was a death, yeah.
Listen, Lucas, this entire basement is the gaming station here. We got all the room for gaming, exactly. We got all facilities required for the most expert gaming sessions.
Okay, what the heck?
Who are you fighting?
Oh, no one. I'm baffled. I'm not embered right now, but I see a sign down.
Is it a red sign?
Yes, and it just disappeared.
Yeah, you can see, red signs even without embered, I'm pretty sure. The same thing happened to me, and I was very perplexed.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop mine down here at the bottom. Hopefully it'll show up for you.
Alright. At the bottom of where?
Oh. Okay, I boo-booed. I know why I couldn't see you now.
Why?
I forgot to set my password.
Oh my god.
Hey, in my defense, I am a redhead, which means I am just one step above blonde.
Bro, come on, you're slipping.
No, this isn't a bro situation. You go ahead, hit me with the bruh.
Bruh. God. Every time I hear bruh, I think about the custom car horns. And it just terrifies me every single time.
Okay, I don't think...
I mean, Lucas, if you want to join us, I could set the password to Droid Tales.
Yeah, I got summoned by the wrong people, apparently.
Who you been summoned by?
Group that was doing a PvP match like you'd been doing.
Okay,
hopefully now that I got sent back, it'll set my password. If not, I guess we can use your password and I'll...
Lucas, I am currently level 175.
There's an idea. I forgot that I can do that. Because apparently From Software doesn't know how to do simple things like make mechanics work.
Yup.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love Dark Souls 3. It's a fun game. Annoys the ever-living hell out of me, but it's a fun game. But there's so many things that make zero sense.
Yo, it's balancing on a fine line between I hate this game, I want a refund, and this is the best game I've ever played.
Oh, it's... I mean, if I had to choose which one I liked more between this and Lords of the Fallen, I'm going Lords of the Fallen. And it's not because it makes certain things like finding side quests simpler. Like, if you talk to an NPC, it's a side quest. Hands down. But there's no compass that guides you to it and all that stuff. But you don't sit here going, okay, what are you getting at? Oh, this is specifically what you want me to do? Cool.
Wait, did you write your subzone down?
I will here in a moment. I'm an idiot when it comes to fast travel, and I'll honestly tend to travel back to right where I'm actually at.
I always mess up with traveling as well. It's like when I want to go somewhere, I'll be like, alright, I'm going to Pont of Sullivan, alright, I'm back at Firelink, what the hell?
But let's, let me bring up stats here real quick. Let's just look at Vitality for a moment. There was no reason for that stat to ever make its way into Dark Souls. Strength should determine your carry weight. If you're not a strength character, oh shit, get used to wearing cloth. That's on you, Bucky. Okay, yeah, I'm down there at the bottom stairs leading up towards the railing.
Alright.
Hopefully I'll show up for you here in a moment. I just remembered that sometimes if you fast travel from your location back to Firelink and back, it'll reset things, and if not, I can always relog real quick.
Oh wait, oh, I think I see it, yeah. If you want, I can join your call, can't PvP you guys, but I can talk about funny memes. I mean, if you want to join, Lester could probably drop you the invite to the server.
Yeah, give me... Okay, I'm being summoned to another world. Oh, I'm being summoned as a Blade of the Dark Moon.
Huh. I mean, that don't happen too often.
It happens to me more than you'd think. But maybe it's just because of my character's level. I'm on New Game Plus, and my weapon is plus 10.
True.
Oh, motherfucker, where the hell am I? No, literally, I have no clue where I am.
Dude got sent all the way to Archdragon.
Oh, no, Ring City.
Oh. Oh.
And I just got dropped down on. Literally. By Dark Spirit Uwu.
Oh, God.
And dude's getting so fucked.
I could probably drop you the invite, Lucas. Hold on, give me a second real quick.
Yeah, I don't think I have mine set up for private. So you should be able to invite if you're in the server.
Let's see.
I don't understand why people who are allowing for invasions don't use Seeds of the Giant Tree.
Yeah, I feel like they're not used that much. Like, I have, like, 15 in storage that I've just never used.
Like, I get that invasions are part of Dark Souls. I get it. But one of my biggest annoyances is when somebody invades you, and then, even if it's one-on-one, like, they refuse to fight you head-on. They will try and drag you into the most monster-populated area ever, and it's just like... And I get, again, it's a game mechanic. Okay, my sign's down.
Alright.
But...
PvP is just dumb.
Oh. Easy.
It's an annoyance. Like, I've had some legitimate invasions where people will, you know, wait for me to be in an empty area and then see if I'm interested in fighting there, and then some are assholes who will just follow me around and throw throwing knives at me until I'm in an area where I can't escape them.
There was a fight I was in the other day where this dude summoned me. He had like 3 phantoms with him, and he just started chasing me all around the map. I was like, dude, why are you summoning me when you're just gonna gank me?
I've only done 2 invasions myself. The first one, I followed them to a safe area and gave a fair fight. What was funny is he led me all the way to the Dragon Slayer portal, and then summoned a Gold Phantom. And so, you know, I did, you know, I went to the, oh god, what's it called? Give me a second to, Path of the Dragon gesture, just to sit there and chill, because I thought dude wasn't interested in fighting. And so while I'm sitting there in the emote, dude attacks me. I'm like, bruh!
Yeah.
And so the Gold Phantom just stands there and lets me rip the dude.
Get that shield out of here, boy.
Have you guys ever heard about this great TV show called Lego Droid Tales?
Bro. If you haven't heard of Droid Tales, you're missing out.
I mean, you are missing out if you haven't heard of Lego Droid Tales. Honestly, one of the best pieces of Star Wars content I've ever watched.
Shit.
I love the stasis, it's just spam.
Yeah.
It's just
They don't use a whole lot of stamina either.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because of my stability, I mean, you noticed I could block for days if I have to.
I've noticed a lot more people are using, like, the great shields, and it's like, huh, alright, if you find with that, I can just start spamming kick, and it always works. It's just, oh.
I've noticed some, like, hit or miss with the kicking for dealing with anyone who blocks. And it's like, I can never seem to get a repost off of it. Also, so what'd you think of my fashion?
Honestly, you're looking quite schnasty right there. Quite fancy schmancy.
Dude, I wish I had a character I could PvP guys with. I am the Fashion Souls master, alright?
Bro,
You better
like,
believe it.
It's like speed
I legit...
We can summon you.
You know, I can speedrun DS1, DS3, I'm not so sure about, homie.
Like, I've watched a lot of Dark Souls 1 streams and some 3 streams, and I feel, you know, don't get me wrong, Dark Souls 3 is challenging. It's arguably one of the most challenging games I've played
DS1
of its kind, an action-adventure hack-and-slash. I hate the fact that people treat Dark Souls like it's its own genre. No, it's an action-adventure hack-and-slash without a difficulty setting.
I mean, but I feel like that's kind of like a funny thing, that this game was so difficult for most people that it got its own genre.
I mean, I would, yeah.
I mean, and I'll be honest with you, like, the whole reason I use a shield in the first place is because I'm shit at dodge rolling. I am absolute shit at dodge rolling.
If
Which
you
is
want
making
challenging,
my
just play
Abyss
Sekiro.
Watcher's cosplay character an absolute nightmare to play. Because I'm also horrible at anything that requires timing, hence why my best character for solo play just stands behind a shield and waits for his chance. I mean, like, the first time I went against Pontiff Sullivan, I kid you not, like, I have watched people struggle against Pontiff so hard. It's just like, you literally bait out his dodge, side strafe to his left, get behind him, unload a few hits, and then bait him again. Even if you don't use a shield, like, that is the literal baseline strategy for beating Sullivan solo. Because there is a large opening after that thrust with his, what is it, the Great Sword of Judgment that's purple? He has a large opening for you to get in and do some damage. Now, it's time-consuming, yes.
I mean, I think it's very dependent on how you play, because I don't do that at all.
I usually max out my strength, run in there with a great club, and see how far I go. Usually it works.
I mean, I parry him once, and then I just beat his ass. I don't even take chances. I just take all the chances. Dude, the opening parry is easy. You know, when I speedrun DS1, for some reason, Gwyn, I can't parry him. Pontiff, no, that's different.
Pontiff is like slapping a small child. Gwyn is like fighting the Rock.
You should have seen me parry. You know, that's a funny thing you say to Rock, because you want to know what the Gwyn's name is on my splits?
What?
Dwayne the Gwan Johnson.
Oh my god, you're gone. Get out of here.
Banned immediately.
Dude, my split
I'm not gonna ban over that. I'm a real relaxed guy. I mean, y'all are even welcome to use the server to play the game together. You know, all I ask is that you be nice to other people, nothing racist, and if you disagree with somebody, disagree with them. Just
most of the time.
Just don't be an ass. Don't be sexist. Don't be racist. Don't be an ass. Those are my rules.
I'd probably just talk about Droid Tales most of the time.
You know, I can honestly say I've never heard of it.
Yeah. How dare you? I mean, you
live in Missouri, and plus I don't watch TV.
I mean, I didn't hear about it, but then I was introduced to this sudden, like, eye-opening experience known as Droid Tales.
Me and Kriko, alright, we have some...
Oh yeah, I'm not far enough to show you my...
Me and Kriko, we have some very interesting nights, alright? I spent a very long amount of time asking people for that Morgan Freeman impression you don't understand.
Did you ever get another one except for me and the German dude?
I have one, but it's from another night.
Oh, I can't do the impression, but I can mimic his lines.
I can smell you.
I can smell you.
I can smell you. I mean, you're definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
The first guy was pretty good, but I mean, you're. Up that. You're up that.
I'm gonna be honest. I would let Morgan Freeman's voice do all the things to me, and I mean all the things, but only his voice specifically. His body and everything else can fuck right off.
Also, Vadi Video's voice. Don't forget that
Vadi
one.
Video, dude.
Vadi Video's voice is god tier.
Oh, hello guys, it's Vadi Video here. Today I'll be telling you
That's not even close.
I don't know. I haven't listened to him in a long time.
You wanna know my DS1 split names for my speedrun?
Oh, I would love to hear them.
Alright, so first we just have RTSR for Red Tier Stone Ring, very basic. Then we have Iron Feet, which you gotta, you know, it's iron gun, you gotta hit his feet off. Then we have ONS. Then we have ONS 2, Scholar of the First Sin, that's the gargoyles.
Oh.
Then we have Fire Woman Go Burr. Then we have 8-Headed Boy.
Oh man.
Pokemon looking ass, which is the Sanctuary Garden. Roly Poly Man, which is Artorias. Then annoying ass Skip, which is skipping to Gwyn, and then Dwayne the Gwyn Johnson.
Honestly, I didn't get
thanks
too
for
far into
reminding
Dark
me.
Souls 1. Like, I have it on Xbox, but I, like, barely got past the first area, and I forgot what, like, the forest area was, where you can meet the Black Knight for the first time. Or, not the first time, where you get the Green Crest shield, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I got to there, and I was
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Krigo showed me how to speedrun it, and my memory is just dumb. So I can just...
That's one of my pet peeves about the Dark Souls games. Is that, with some minor exceptions, you're literally just playing the same game over again with different bosses and maybe some slightly changed mechanics.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. DS3 is just linear as fuck. You don't have any decision on where to go. DS1, you could go anywhere from the start of the game.
There's 3 important splits in the game. And I put air quotes around the word important. Boreal Dancer, Yorm, and Deacons. Or no, not Yorm and Deacons. Basically, like, as soon as you get to the area where you split between Dancer and Vort, this is where the game determines what path you'll take. Based on your play preference. But eventually you are going to go through all of those areas.
Yeah, but that's still just kind of, you have 2 decisions, and one of them is, you know, very short. Where in DS1 you could go anywhere from the start. You could, if you wanted to, really, you could just go to Anor Londo if you knew to skip. But I mean, you could go anywhere, to be honest. And DS2 kind of had that as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I like Lords of the Fallen more than I like Dark Souls. And it's not because the game feels easier. It's not because the game feels easier, in air quotes there again. I like the fact that it has an apparent story, and you don't have to dig through the dark web to find the lore for the game. It puts the lore in there for you, which gives you something to do when you're just tired of beating your face against a boss or something, is explore areas you've already cleared out and look for lore.
I mean, that's very fair, but I also think that's a good part about Dark Souls, that you don't have love shoved down your throat. You don't have cutscene after cutscene telling you exactly what's going on.
Like, it's not even cutscenes, it's Skyrim style lore. Like, you find books and notes laying around that you read, and it's optional whether you read them or not. And I think it's really interesting. It gives a lot of context to the world, other than you're the remains of all the failures that have come before you and trying to bring the Ashen Lords back to their thrones. It's like,
I mean, Dark Souls is like it too, where if you read the descriptions of things, you get the lore perfectly explained.
But it has some interesting things. Like, Lords of the Fallen actually encourages you to go longer without resting. It encourages you to go longer without leveling up, because the longer you go without dying, resting, or leveling up, you gain an XP multiplier. And it's a minimalistic multiplier, and it takes forever to get to, like, a ×2 and ×3. I wager you would actually have to go through the entire game to get to, you know, a ×3. So it really encourages and rewards skilled gameplay in that way. And one of the things I think that makes it harder is you actually have a time limit to get back to your experience, or souls if you prefer, before they actually full-on vanish and you lose them whether you die or not. Based on where you actually last saved at. So if you're like in the last level of the game and you die, and you didn't save anywhere except the first boss room in the game, I'm sorry.
Kinda sounds like a Darkish Dungeon type mechanic.
Yeah, Darkest Dungeon, yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, it is, with the exception of one boss I'm aware of, an excessively linear game. But I don't really think that takes away from the beauty of it. Like, it's like Dark Souls 3, it's a beautiful world, but unlike Dark Souls 3, it's actually a dark and bleak world. Like, I mean, let's just use Irithyll here as a prime example. I mean, you look out over at Horizon, and you're like, the aesthetic of the game does not fit what you think Dark Souls is if you've come into it for the first time after hearing about it. You're like, this definitely was... I mean, Dark Souls 3 is my first Dark Souls game. And I decided to give it a try after getting fairly deep into Lords of the Fallen and see if there was as big a difficulty difference as people in the reviews made it sound. And I'm not feeling it myself. With the exception of Aldrich. Aldrich can go fuck off. And forgive my language on your stream.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine.
But Aldrich can absolutely just yeet himself off the map. The only reason I actually succeeded in beating Aldrich in my first playthrough is because he used the arrows once, and only once.
Yeah, the arrows are like the worst attack to deal with.
It's not even the arrows themselves, it's the fact that he is the most RNG random heavy boss in the game. Every other boss you can control into doing what attacks you want them to do by either distancing yourself from them or forcing them into a specific place in a room to where they'll do, you know, like, oh, you're hiding behind pillars? Okay, well, I'm going to do this massive attack to clear the pillars out so you've got nowhere to hide. You can literally control the bosses, except for Aldrich. And...
so you can...
Nameless King, because Nameless King's just kind of like, oh, we're point blank, well, I'm gonna dash you anyways because I can.
I mean, there's also Laws of Sin. That's very RNG, depending on which phase you you can't decide that in any way.
But Lords of Cinder, I feel, wasn't that hard. Because...
I mean, he's not that hard,
he's
still very RNG based.
Yeah, and I mean, some of his attacks are really fast, but he tells you what he's going to do basically before he does it. And I feel like for the last boss of the game, that's decidedly a letdown. You know, a last boss should not...
I mean, he is supposed to reflect when... So, I mean...
You know, like... You know, especially since he's basically the equivalent of a character with 99 in all stats and all the spells and all the weapons, or at least all the weapon styles, I should say. You know, like, he should not be that transparent. Like, I feel there should be a lot more to it than just, oh, okay, he's doing Crystal Soul Mass. Yeah, okay, I'll back off a bit, wait for it to launch, dodge it, and back in. Because he doesn't really seem to act on anything else while Crystal Soul Mass is up unless you get in and leave yourself open. And I've seen people do that, and it's hilarious.
Dude, this guy.
And the Nectar here is just so very focused on this fight.
This guy is playing way too passively, dude. He like keeps rolling away from everything.
Yeah, you don't...
He's waiting for you to try and go balls deep so he can get his opening. I've noticed that's the play style of spear characters. They don't, and they want to keep that maximum range because spears and halberds apparently have a sweet spot, or they lose damage.
Yeah, I've seen people like miss hits in air quotes, but the like it just hit you with the handle of the weapon. I think.
Yeah.
It does like 9 damage.
I
think
just launched DS3 and
I think the one spear that is an exception is the spear you get from the cursed Greatwood tree.
That's like
because
it's such a weird weapon in my opinion.
It is.
Because it's like a well, would it be more like a lance Are those like different
It would-
categories of
It
weapons,
would
or?
be, I think.
Lances still fall under spear in Dark Souls. They're thrust weapons. Yeah, and that's another weird thing. Like, I think it's interesting that Dark Souls doesn't really per se have weapon types, but more damage types. Like, just because you're using an ultra greatsword doesn't really mean a whole lot other than A, your swings are going to be slow as fuck and take 3 days to go off, and 2, that you're going to do standard damage.
Okay, this dude.
Also, the Cursed Greatwood Spear is an amazing weapon when paired with the Eye of Evil. Or the Evil Eye, whatever it is.
This dude's throwing shit in my body, of course.
I hate people who do that shit.
Yeah.
It's like Dark Souls needs a reporting system because I've come across hackers. I have. And one of the most notable ones didn't even try and hide it. Like, he stood there and let me expend half my stamina bar on him with the Irithyll straight sword, and his health didn't even drop.
Yeah, I've noticed there's a... I haven't noticed it much in, like, summoned PvP, except for, like, the, like, PvP hosts. Is this PvP, or is this PC? Yeah, it is, Link. Where they'll just, like, cast Tears of Denial on everybody, and then teleport losers back up to the stadium, or whatever, the bleachers.
Yeah.
But I've noticed some people that'll just, like, defense hack, like, all the way back in Crucifixion Woods. That's where I was trying to get my, what is it? Wolf's Blood Swordgrass? And, like,
Yeah.
there's 3 dudes in specific that would just... They just didn't get stunned, they took minimal damage, it was just annoying as.
Yeah, I'm banned on DS3, so all I get is hacker fights.
What did you do to get banned?
Yeah, I completed the game so many times, I decided to use cheat and then I forgot to go offline.
Oh.
Wanted to have some fun. Forgot to go offline.
I know if you
For
use
shame. I mean,
I
mods
don't care,
like
I can-
first person
I can just spam
cinders,
this shit.
you can get like soft
can
banned
just-
or something.
Yeah, you can. I can just use family share and just make a different account, which I do have. I have like 600, 700 hours.
But yeah, then the dude, like, when I realized what was going on, I put my shield up, and dude just two-shot me through it, and I'm like, really? And there's
still level 173, Link. You're saying?
And there's no way to report the cheaters.
That is kind of like the downside of this game. There's no like report player button or anything like that.
There absolutely needs to be. And I mean, I've had some really good. One of my favorite invasions I had, we killed each other at the same time. Like, it was literally a double KO.
Yeah, those are always the best.
And like, it felt rewarding. It really did. It was a good fight. It was another fellow shield knight, except she wasn't using a great shield, and she was also using a straight sword, but not the Irithyll straight sword. And like, I mean, there are only 2 straight swords in the game that I feel players should use if you're going to use a straight sword: the Barb straight sword and the Irithyll straight sword. Why? Frostbite and bleed.
Well, I mean,
I don't think that just most of the great swords are no straight swords are insane.
yeah.
Yeah, but when you look at the raw burst damage of Frostbite and then the
Frostbite later game is kind of this. I mean, yeah, the Ifril greatsword is good, but I mean,
It loses a lot of momentum, like, the further you go.
yeah,
yeah, but
Yeah.
the other really great side, especially for those split leaf people, the infinite split leaf. Apparently, there's a way to animation cancel and
Yeah.
use split leaf or the green leaf without actually using it. And
I would say that probably Henri or Astora's straight sword is probably 2 of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
So, you know, being
I mean-
able to negate out their stamina regeneration is really nice. Which is another reason I really like Frostbite. Then Bleed is just ungodly, as we already all know. Like I was using the Morn Blade, I got invaded once. And I hate to say it, but the person just saw. They were trying so hard to fight me, honestly. They really were. And I respect them for them. But their timing for everything was off. Their dodge timing, their parry timing, when they should engage me. I mean, just their timing all around was horrid. And I trounced them, and when I finally got the bleed off, like their bar went from almost full to depleted. And that one bleed, I'm just like, Jesus.
If you really want bleed, the best option is probably Warden Twin Blades. Bit stupid overpowered, I think.
I don't think I have that. And plus my knight's strictly one-hander and great shield. Plus heavy armor.
You can one-hand the Twin Blades.
This guy?
It's only a Twin Blades if you dual wield it, but you can
Yeah.
use it one-handed.
I don't know if I've got it, though.
It's in the... What the fuck is it called? The thing with Guardian, no, Champion Gundir. You kill the Wardens and they drop it. There's a chance they drop it. I mean, it's pretty big, but I mean, don't remember it.
Yeah, I've been
It's
down there
really
once.
good.
Like I said, I'm not even close to Nectar's level here.
How many hours do you have, Nectar?
I
Too
think,
many.
Like, I believe it's over 400.
Let's see, I'll tell you how many hours I've got here in a second. I've got
Okay.
232 hours.
I can't fully check mine because I have 77 on this account, like 80 on another, 50 on another, and then I have 200 on.
Oh, holy fuck, I
PlayStation.
completely forgot about that screenshot. Oh, damn. Hold on, let's see. Do I still have a few screenshots? I'm gonna send you a picture I took of my Boreal Dancer in Irithyll. My Boreal Dancer cosplay that I took in Irithyll. You're going to fucking love this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Like, this was just such a gorgeous shot. Show on disc. Go. Discord. Drag the main window.
Bro, it seems like fucking Anorlanda right now is just dead as hell. Like, there's no summon signs anywhere.
That's a rare thing to happen.
And it's like, it's a Saturday afternoon. I'm surprised there's not more people.
I mean, they could be at Walmart. And I'm not saying that jokingly. Apparently this year, Walmart's decided to do a Black Friday thing every Saturday for the month of November.
Oh man.
With, like, my local one, it's mostly household appliances, blenders, vacuums, grilling trays, you know, household necessities. And
wouldn't
then
know. I
next
don't
week,
have
apparently,
Walmart.
they're going to do the video games, the movies. You better believe I'm going to be in there on that shit looking to see what they got for the Nintendo Switch. I love my Switch. Like, I'm highly tempted to get Overwatch for it after I come back from my vacation at the start of the year.
I used to play a bunch of Overwatch, but the game sort of died on me.
Yeah, plus.
I think it's
the
one of those
community
games-
is toxic. Fuck.
It's
True.
as with any Blizzard game, it's one of those games where you want to have at least like 2 to 3 good friends to play
Yeah.
it with. And I'm a support / tank main. I'm decent with Reaper, Mei, and Symmetra. And every so often I'll pull out the soldier, or if I'm feeling really toxic, I'll pull out Bastion.
Bro.
Who, by the way, is now ridiculous.
Oh, did they like rebuff him or something?
Fuck.
They've reduced the amount of time it takes for him to get to his maximum speed for a turret form,
Oh, God.
and brought in the spread.
Oh.
So it's more consistent.
So he's more like a minigun, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's literally like, and his entire purpose is to deal with Winston, Reinhardt, Orisa, and Sigma. But Sigma just kind of looks at him and goes, "Oh, you're going to fire all of these bullets at me in a matter of seconds? Well, thanks for the free shields, Bastion."
have no clue about the new characters they've added.
Yeah, I mean either. I don't know.
The last character I heard about, like that I knew, like their playset was what was her name? Ash or something? The woman with the rifle.
Yeah, Ash. She's an oddity. She's a mid-range sniper. Like, she's more mid-range than Hanzo. And Hanzo's gotten a rework. He doesn't have scattershot anymore.
Huh.
He has what they call Storm Arrow, which lets him fire off 5 arrows in rapid succession at reduced damage. But, I mean, it's like the equivalent of McCree's
Hammer.
Yeah, Fan the Hammer. Except, you know, a lot more accurate.
Bro, I'm gonna have to start, like, random invading. There are just no summons here at all.
Oh, I'd love to see that. But, so Sigma has a projected shield that you determine how far out it goes.
Huh.
So, like, you could literally just send it as far across the map as you can until it hits an obstacle. And then you have to recall it, like Reinhardt letting down his shield for it to regenerate or it breaks.
Ah, alright.
And he has shots, or a projectile that ricochets off of one surface. And then does a small area damage. It can do, I mean, if you're good enough at aiming, it can do some pretty serious direct damage. But it's... And if you catch somebody while they're in the air with it, like, say, you know, a Reinhardt jumping around for whatever reason, it can shift his positioning just a little bit.
Ah, so it has, like, a little bit of a nudge to it?
It's either a push or a pull, I can't remember specifically. Sigma's whole theme is dealing with, like, black holes and gravity. In fact, his character literally just floats around with his feet dangling in the air. Kind of like something you'd see out of a horror movie. Yeah, punch that ground.
Bro,
show that ground who's boss.
It's been like 10 minutes and I only have seen one summon sign.
Yeah.
You know, I want to start speedrunning Sekiro.
You mean Japanese Dark Souls?
Nah, Sekiro is better.
Japanese Dark Souls.
I might hit up Sekiro. I don't know. I really want to get that Demon Souls remake, or maybe buy Dark Souls remastered.
No, what you want to do is start a sniper run in Fallout New Vegas.
No. Oh, I thought you said Fallout 76. I was, bro.
Actually, 76 isn't that bad. Like, they've made a lot of improvements. Like, people who swore they'd never play it again when Wastelanders came out and heard about the changes came back and go, "Oh my god, this is what it should have been at the start."
But it's like...
I played it very recently with a friend and I don't know, had a bad time.
I still have Fallout 76 on my Xbox, but it's like... Yes, they've made changes, but these should have been changes made at the beginning of its life.
It came too late.
I think...
Like a year in the process.
Like, I think I understand the reasoning behind it and why they're doing it is because 76 is where the entire lore starts after the nukes drop. You know, it was the first vault to open its doors. It was the first one to release people back out into the United States to try and settle. And so I get why they're, you know, it started out basically a barren map where the entire point was just survive and rebuild. That made sense. Yeah, I get that it was boring, but it made sense. And then, you know, after a year out, okay, enough people have come out of the vault and settled and established themselves. It's time for, you know, NPCs to start establishing themselves. And then the next one they're bringing in, it's not really the Brotherhood of Steel. It's more like one of their faction branches.
Yeah, like...
That I guess they've sent out to see what's going on in the eastern U.S. And some people say this breaks lore, and I'm like, yeah, they're all like, they're still back in, the West Coast, hunkered down in their bunker. I go, and is there anywhere set in stone lore that says they did not or would not send out, like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was
a
like,
recon
one of the
team?
plot holes of the game was that they have Brotherhood of Steel in like areas that they say in the lore they have not been before, and that they weren't planning on going to.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I
At
barely remember
the same
a lot about
time,
it, but
and I get, the diehards who play 1 and 2, and then Tactics, and whatever the other off-branch game was that wasn't an official, release title from, what was it, Black Isle
Brotherhood of
Studios?
Steel.
Yeah. Being real hardcore in the lore, but you also have to realize when another company picks up an IP, everything becomes theirs to play with. You should have been ready from the day that Bethesda bought Fallout's IP and made 3. Like, hands down, they should have been ready for that.
Yeah, I think it's also a fact that Bethesda's game engine has always been very outdated and still is.
These guys are really
Yeah.
chugging.
That really doesn't make anything better and very unoptimized.
I mean, honestly, I don't care how Bethesda's games look. Well,
I mean,
not
I don't care
completely.
about the graphics. I just mean, the game engine in its.
I gotta be honest, like, I play Fallout and Elder Scrolls because of the rich lore and story of the worlds. And I'm real big on the idea of alternate reality, and I should say not alternate reality, alternate history, and the what if of it, which is why I like the older Assassin's Creed games so much. When I say older, I mean the original 3. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3. Which is actually 4 when you think about it. No. 5. Yeah, Ubisoft needs to learn how to count.
Needs to learn how to fucking quit a brand. Assassin's Creed has been going for too long, in my opinion.
I have no
They've gotten to
Well-
a point where assassins don't even exist anymore.
I mean, you also have to look at the culture for each branch of assassins. Like, Vikings were not notoriously sneaky people. They were raiders and invaders. And yeah, while their main targets were small villages and outposts that could hardly, if at all, defend themselves to take resources needed because of the harsh environments they chose to live in. Yeah, I get it. So, and one of the 2 really irritated the ever-living hell out of me. Assassin's Creed 2 should not... I actually read through the timeline. It took Altair a matter of weeks throughout the course of the range of the Middle East to deal with the Templars and find out that his leader was a traitor. Took him weeks. Ezio, on the other hand, with 6 different organizations helping him do things across Europe, took him 8 years.
God, this dude's so annoying. Fights.
That's
One
the
right here, yeah,
halberd
the context
you get from...
thing. Really
Yeah,
quick.
Gundyr.
I just
Yeah.
found out Droid Tales is not canon, and I'm saying. Nah.
But, so I'm real big on the idea of alternate history, and like the what ifs of Assassin's Creed 3 and the DLC, where Washington doesn't step down from being president and ends up turning into a dictator. Yeah, it's just like I'm really fascinated about those what ifs. Like, supposedly Hitler went on his rampage because he got kicked out of the art school, which was ran by a Jewish man, which is what started his hate for the Jews, supposedly.
You wanna hear a
So-
fun fact about Hitler?
Huh?
He's half Jewish.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which made it an even greater hypocrisy. So, my big wonder is, what would have happened if he had been allowed to stay in the art school and graduate? Or fail out honestly? Dude, that was just BM. I saw you point down at that corpse.
He wanted to chug, so
I have no fucking clue what that means. You gotta remember, I'm an old shit.
chugging means drinking during or not drinking. Yeah, drinking Estus during a duel.
Uh,
And if he wants to do that, then be my guest. I'll just means longer for me to kick your ass. I cannot speak, bro. My brain is fried.
Did
no,
you see the Demon Souls UI? That shit's ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
It's
I can't
so
wait
out
to
of
see what
place.
people say about. Oh, by the way, in your DM, I sent you that picture I was telling you about.
The Demon Souls UI is so out of place for everything.
I wish there was, like, with all the scenery and the fact that people were going to want to take screenshots in Dark Souls, especially 3, like, it actually kind of drives me insane that there's not the ability to at least program a key to hide the UI for screenshots.
You can hide the UI.
You can hide
How?
UI, but you have to go to settings,
go in-
and it's in.
It's just in the settings, and I think it's HUD, and I think you just press hide.
Motherfucker.
Or you can auto hide, which is what I do all the time. The UI only comes out when you need it.
Oh, that would also be nice, especially for screenshots, because there are so many gorgeous
You can
locations
remove the
to...
hard mode, and
Oh, yeah,
Demon
what'd you
Souls
think
is
of
sitting
the,
at photo mode, which is very fucking nice.
what'd you think of the Frostmoth meme?
Pretty good. Oh, this dude with the fucking poison claws. You know what? That's it. Get over here.
Poison...
They should have kept the old Demon Souls UI.
Are you talking about the remaster?
Yeah, the remake, the UI looks so horrible.
For the PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
Like,
really
am
gonna
I
be a
seriously the
PlayStation
only person on
It
Earth
is
who
gonna be.
felt...
I mean, the original was a PlayStation exclusive, and they own the brands. I mean, can you expect?
Am I the only person who really, truly felt like the PlayStation 5 reveal was a letdown?
I didn't watch PlayStation 5 review. Oh,
Like, at least 4 of its exclusive titles are coming straight to PC or will port to PC at a later date.
I mean, none of
Including
it-
one of their biggest title names, Horizon.
that's not coming to PT.
Yeah, it is.
Not the new one. No, they said that. The Horizon 2 isn't coming to PC at launch or anything. It's coming. If it's coming later.
Like I
down
said,
the line.
or at a later date.
It might be coming. They never confirmed anything.
I believe it was in the launch commercial. Hold on.
No, because when they said the thing about them saying also available on PC, they said that was an accident. No, it wasn't meant to say it. They addressed it as an issue because they also had it on Demon Souls and Resident Evil. No, Final Fantasy, not Resident Evil.
What is with everybody pulling out a katana?
Bleed
The
damage
also available on
plus
on
parry.
PC was
It's not like it's just they just pull out a katana.
Oh.
No parrying, nothing.
Weebs.
Yup. I mean, he's wearing Fallen Knight armor, so makes kind of sense.
So from some things I've read, apparently Fallen Knight armor is one of the best balanced sets in the game.
Oh, it is.
As far as its weight and its defenses.
I only wear a one armor and it's the arch tracking.
Also, it does
Profile.
look really awesome.
It does look pretty cool, but
But at the same
it's
time,
such a
it
noob
to-
armor.
it complete like for as early in the game as you get it, it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Um,
When I was walking my friend through it, I was like, listen, you're gonna look like an absolute noob, but just put on the armor.
I wouldn't have said noob. I would have gone, you're gonna look like a total edgelord. Because let's face it, this is the epitome of edgelord armor. It has a fucking trench coat and it's black. Okay, let me rephrase that. It has a hooded trench coat. And
I
the
feel like
armor
there's
is
edgier
black.
armors though.
There is.
Like the exile armor. I feel like that's pretty fucking edgy.
There is some edgier armors here. But I mean, the best one is the Archdeacon set. No. That's the one I use all the time because I don't use armor normally anyway, so I might as well put it on.
Katana is that does the black wave.
It's
The
one of the
Dark
Ring
Earth,
City.
Oh,
Katanas.
wait, no, it's not Black Earth.
Yeah, I couldn't make it down to the actual Ring City and said fuck this shit and started my new game.
Festus. But like,
Also, I sent you in DM of the UI.
hold on.
Everything looks so good, and then the UI
And the
just.
UI. I want the old UI where you have like 3D red for one of them.
I really hope, because they said you can change the graphics and camera back to the old game. I really hope you can change the UI as well. If you can, I'm gonna be mad. Because, I mean, I'm just gonna hide it probably.
Oh, that UI is kind of yucky.
It is bad. It's so out of place. It doesn't fit at all.
That looks like something like straight out of Code Vein. Like, what the fuck?
It looks something I made in MS Paint. Oh yeah, it looks something out of Code Vein. Actually, that's true. Krieg of Force meets US level. Yeah. Also, the boss health is at least alright, but I mean.
But it's just like, ooh. I don't know how well
So
that
bad.
fits.
Even on the bottom left, it's so bad. I don't know. I think you're not even gonna notice it when you play it because the graphics are so fucking insane. But
Yeah.
also, the enemy health bars are just. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I mean. I also hate that there is a pre-order and digital deluxe edition exclusive items. That is very and I hate.
Bro, this guy. Wow, this guy actually fucking chugged. Yeah, get in here. Get in here, Napalm. Get his ass.
Also, I hate that they fucking delayed Cyberpunk again.
Yeah.
Also,
Just CD Projekt Red, especially for such a minimalistic crew as they have, and being an out of nowhere game company that they are.
I mean, they're not really out of nowhere, to be honest.
I mean, wasn't Witcher their first title?
No, they made other things. Witcher was just the only first thing that was, you know, a huge IP because they got in late on it.
And the author of the Witcher books is so pissed off he let the games be made.
The thing is about the Cyberpunk delay is that not even 24 hours they said it wasn't gonna be late. Also, apparently, basically none of the employees knew that it was gonna get delayed before the tweet came out. Which is a very weird move to do.
I was getting ready to say, I've noticed, and I think the same thing happened with The Witcher 3. Several times it got delayed because they wanted to release a clean, polished game as they could. And again,
what they want here is a absolute perfect game, which is never gonna happen. But they want it to be fully perfect, and they want everything to be exactly how they want it to, which is never gonna happen.
I think another thing is Ubisoft set a precedent for shit game release with the first Watch Dogs game, because I remember watching the reveal for that game, and that game looked amazing. And then I've watched.
Yeah, Ubisoft lied on that one, but they also had to sign an agreement saying that they would never do that again.
Yeah. but that kind of puts eyes on everyone for that same exact thing.
Yeah, but the thing is about the Watch Dogs things. All the graphic settings they had on right there were in the game files, so technically it wasn't lying.
I mean,
You
yeah,
could-
but
if
you
you're
also
on
needed a mod to
PC.
get to it.
That is true, but technically it was still, a thing that was. I don't. Why they didn't just put it in? Who the fuck knows? Ubisoft is a weird company. I also hate how they, took the genre sandbox and just made it shit. Because now sandbox to them is just an open world game. The fucking world record for Sekiro speedrun is 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
I wouldn't fucking.
Ah,
I think because of a lot of the bugs and stuff that came out with Witcher 3, as much as they even delayed that, is another reason they're really wanting to put work on this. And plus, it's a completely different monster than probably anything they've ever worked on before. In all honesty, like in the case of Fallout 76, I wish instead of going to a third-party company to handle their online things, they should have gone to their parent company, ZeniMax, who have a longer-running history of working on making an MMO good. And I'm not gonna lie, ESO was an absolute shit show in alpha, beta, and its release.
yeah, I'll look
But
for it.
ZeniMax has been on a
Yeah,
non-stop
the first one was
crusade to
horrible.
turn it into continually something better. In fact, literally all of last year was devoted specifically to quality of life improvements to the game, including connectivity.
I think there's only like one game company that I actually kind of respect for not letting go of the game, which is Hello Games and No Man's Sky.
Isn't No Man's Sky like a lot better than it was before?
It's a lot better, and I mean, I
And
respect them
there's
for
another
still
prime
sticking to
example.
updating it.
You were promised something at release, and then it took, what, a full year to actually get what you were promised? And so, like I said, when games come out like that, and you're promised all these things on the release date, and then they're not there for a full year later, like, that really puts everyone's eyes on you with a lot of scrutiny. They're like, yeah, you say this, but will you deliver? And even World of Warcraft, we're talking about all kinds of games, Ryonic. Even World of Warcraft got delayed for, I think, almost a full year before Blizzard finally goes, okay, here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to release what we have done. It's not what we wanted to release to you. It's not what we promised you. But what we will do is we will patch the rest of the content we wanted to get to you in working fashion over the course of the game's life for free. And so when World of Warcraft came out, like, it had one raid dungeon where it was actually supposed to have, I think, 3, including Onyxia's Lair. And then even when they finally released it, they didn't have it physically in the world yet, so they had to put a portal to it in both the two major capitals, Orgrimmar and Stormwind City, until they could actually put it physically in the world the way they wanted. So, I get wanting to delay a game so that you can give the consumers what you want to give them, something that they expected. And honestly, I would rather a game be delayed and come out as close to polished as it can be, instead of an absolute shit show. And I'm not going to say that Cyberpunk is going to be perfect.
I mean, in the case of Cyberpunk, they physically can't delay it anymore, because if it gets past Christmas, they fucked up.
I mean, didn't they say they originally wanted to wait till next gen anyways?
Not specifically. I mean, the only reason it got delayed now is because current gen. Because they have everything ready basically, but current gen is what's keeping them down, which is why they delay.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna head off for now.
Yeah, I might head off soon here in the
Yeah, I
moment
gotta-
as well. It's 10 p.m.
I've gotta go do some work with my father.
AOC?
Well, see you, boys.
Take it easy, dude.
Yeah.
Catch you
I'm gonna.
whenever.
Alright. Alrighty, well, thank you all for watching the stream. Ryonic, Link, Lucas, Lester, and thank you all for tuning in. Hope to see y'all again next time.